In this country, there are three main ways that people could give philanthropically. You can give directly to charity, and for most of us, that's perfectly simple and straightforward. For people who want to have a more longer term or strategic approach to their philanthropy, though that isn't necessarily the best way, and there we would generally be looking at one of the two other options, which are either to set up your own charity. Now, that's a great way of involving the next generation. It's also good for giving longer term in a more strategic way. But there's a degree of hassle involved and quite a lot of time, and not everybody wants to have to deal with those things. So the alternative that some donors find a preferable one is the donor advised fund. Now, this is a facility that's provided by banks and by some specialist providers, and it enables you to have some of the benefits of running your own charity without quite a lot of the hassle. So the key things to think about when starting philanthropy are: what do you want to achieve? What are the values and the causes that you care about? How much time do you have? Who are the people that you can look to for help? Are you going to be asking your family, your staff, your professional advisors? How much control do you want? Is that something that's very important to you? And privacy. Unfortunately, some people sort of start off with philanthropy having not really considered all of these things at the outset, and that sometimes turns into quite a negative experience, which I think is a great shame. There can be ways to involve the next generation legally, so sometimes children can become trustees, but that isn't going to suit everybody. I think what's more important really is the sense of responsibility that it can give people, the way it can bind family members together. But one thing I would say about involving the next generation is that the causes that they care about and their priorities may not be the same as yours. Charity law means that the main benefit has to be to the charitable cause rather than to the business. But I think looking beyond that direct benefit, there are some ways that the family and the family business can benefit indirectly. Philanthropy is about values, it's about legacy, it's about having something to pass on to the next generation. And I think all of those things chime very well with how founders think of their family business. There are some alternatives, and some people are doing very interesting thinking in the area of social impact investing, which is a real growth area. And talking of the next generation, it's something that we see many members of the next generation interested in.